Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with another UFC 260 video. Actually, the only UFC 260, but another video, guys. I didn't have you guys last time, but this time we got you. It's a UFC main card, and my girls are fighting each other. And Shorter Skywalker's here, guys. He's here to help out. You know who this is. This is Jillian Robinson's favorite star of the show. It sure as hell ain't me. It's this guy. Um, so yeah, guys, if you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys have on this card, guys. It's a pretty cut and dry card. But God, watching so much fight tape, it's a lot of work. So Schroeder right here helps me out. But yeah, guys, in all seriousness, please hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel. I do NBA videos. MLB starts next week. NHL, UFC. I do UFC interviews. I have two coming up, two more. And in the description below, I'm going to attach my interview with Miranda Maverick and my interview with Jillian Robinson. So I interviewed both those ladies. They're fighting each other on this card. So in the description below, you can check out those interviews that myself and Schroeder did personally. So let's get into it, guys. If you want to become part of the family, if you want to join the club, guys, you already know what it is. It's dfsclub.com. For all your daily fantasy sports needs, you got two providers in one. You got DFS Space. You got myself, Skywalker DFS. You get every single sport, guys, not just UFC. You get NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA. You guys done yet? We ain't done yet because we won't stop and we can't stop. WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball, XFL, if that comes back. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then pick your plans, guys. Shop around. We're the cheapest in the industry. You get my lineups, my cheat sheets, the ownership, the projections, guys, everything for every single sport. And you know the weekends are always fun, right? We got everything going on the weekends. So dfsclub.com, the cheapest in the industry. We do prize picks, guys. An hour before the NBA slates, we do the members only podcast. And LT joined us today. So you'll see in my NBA video how good I did. I had my highest scoring DraftKings score all season today. So it was a really good day for NBA, guys. But again, guys, dfsclub.com. All right, so let's bring up the card, guys. Pretty cut and dry. I'll give you guys the DraftKings prices, and then maybe we'll head over to FanDuel. We'll see how long this video takes. But because FanDuel, DraftKings, I mean, the prices are so different. You know what I mean? So let's just go ahead and get into this right here. All right. So first fight of the night, we have Abu Azatar, guys, the Gladiator versus Marc-Andre Barriault, guys, the Powerball. So Abu is 8K. Marc-Andre is 8.2K, guys. So I don't do these hour-long breakdowns. If that's what you want, this isn't the video for you. This is for DraftKings, FanDuel. Yeah, that's it. I see others that claim to do this a DraftKings or a FanDuel video, but then they'll go into a 20-minute breakdown and then they'll start talking about betting the under or betting the over. I'm like, no, this isn't DraftKings like you said it was. This is purely for DraftKings and FanDuel, guys. So Abu is 8K, Marc-Andre is 8.2K. Abu's coming off a 2.5-year layoff, guys. He's a striker. He has a great chin. He looked great in the weigh-ins today. But so did Marc-Andre, guys. He's a striker. Good boxing. Good left hook. But I think this one's going to go the distance. It's 8K versus 8.2K. In that case, it's going to be really close. So give me Abu here at 8K, guys. And I think it goes to the decision. So it's only 10 fights on this card. So the takedown lineup is probably going to be, you're probably going to split it with 150 of your closest friends. So I would recommend doing like single entry contests as much as you can, guys. But yeah, give me Abu here. All right, so let's move right along here. Next up, we got Shane Young versus Omar Morales. So Shane Young is 7.5K. Omar's 8.7K. This is another one I see going to decision. So as far as like DraftKings and just DFS points, you want to pick fights that, you're looking for knockouts, right? You want those extra fantasy points for those knockouts. So when I say decision knockout, that's the only reason why I'm saying that. Shane Young, 7.5K on DraftKings. Omar's 8.7K. Shane Young's a striker. He looked great at weigh-ins, man, but so did Omar. He's a striker. He's powerful. Great leg kicks. Huge size difference, man. Give me Omar here at 8.7K. But I think it goes to the judges. So 8-7, a decision, you'll probably get what, 60 to 90 fantasy points. So I mean, that's not bad, but you probably could go elsewhere. I feel confident in this pick, but for fantasy points wise, you might want to fade this one. All right. Next up, we got the big boys here. We got Mustauskas Bukakis at 7.7K versus Mikal. And I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. All right. I'm not. I'll just call him Mikal O. Mikal O's 8.5 on DraftKings, guys. So Mustauskas, man, he's fought a lot in the last year and a half. He's pretty big for the division. If you guys saw the weigh-ins today, he like towered over Michael O. He loves to elbow people on the side of the head, right in the ears. I'm sure that doesn't feel very good. He throws good leg kicks. His cardio and chin are very questionable, though. He's coming off a very long, not a very long, but a very devastating knockout loss, shall I say. Mikal, he's a striker, man. He's a great boxer. He's definitely the smaller fighter here, but I think he's going to grind it out, and I actually think he's going to get a knockout or a stoppage here in the first round. So with that said, at 8.5K, I think Michael O is a great pick for your DraftKings and FanDuel line. So give me Michael O here at 8.5K. All right, so moving right along. All right, so next up, we got Jared Gooden versus Abir Nurmagomedov. Khabib, right? Khabib Nurmagomedov, guys. It's not him, so don't get him twisted if you're new to the sport. I'm sure you've heard of that last name, but it's not Khabib, right? Jared Gooden, 7.2K. Abu, 9K. Probably out of all the Nurmagomedovs, he is probably the least talented. This one's going to the judges. Jared Gooden, striker, good boxing. Leg kicks, he throws these flying knees. He does talk a lot of trash, although he did say Nurmagomedov sounds like a gay porn. That wasn't very good. that was awful. That wasn't even like, that wasn't even funny. Not that it's offensive to me because I don't give a shit. It's just, if you're going to talk trash, man, at least make it funny. He does have a questionable chin. And today at the weigh-ins, he took an extra hour just to make up, it was like a half a pound over. So that's not good as far as like cardio goes, because I think this one's going to the judges. So Abu Nurmagomedov, he's a decent striker, good body kicks. You can tell when he gets hurt because he'll shoot for a takedown like most fighters do, but he does it like obvious. He has decent takedown defense. I think he'll go for takedowns himself, just in general. I think he'll try and get it to the ground. So, yeah, give me Nurmagomedov here. Well, I don't know why I can't pronounce it all of a sudden, unless it has Khabib in front of it. But I think it goes to the judges. So, do we really want to spend 9K here? Probably not. I personally don't. I'm personally probably going to fade this fight, but I'll just sit back, relax, and I don't ever want to call fights boring because fights are fights, and these are professional fighters. No disrespect to any of them. I respect 99.9% of them. All right. But yeah, I think it's gonna go to the judges. Low level fight and not good when you're playing fantasy. So, but yeah, my official pick is not Khabib, but Abu Nurmagomedov, right, Schroeder? He says, goddamn right. All right. So moving right along, we got Alonzo Menifield. I love that picture, man. Versus Fabio. Not the Fabio. I can't believe it's not Butter Fabio with the hair. Fabio Turant, guys, stepping in, the water buffalo, stepping in on like 48 hours notice here. So here's what I love about this fight. We're getting Alonzo Menifield at 8.1K. He's facing Fabio again, short notice, 7K for this kid. Alonzo Meddingfield, I think, gets it done here in the first round by knockouts. So if we're going to spend 8.1K on DraftKings, I still got to go to FanDuel, see what he is over there. This is like my lock pick of the whole card, guys. As far as like best bang for your buck for a knockout, you're going to pay 8.1K for a fighter right here, guys. He's a striker. Alonso's a striker, powerful puncher, powerful kicks, man. Good forward pressure. Just his cardio is questionable. He always goes to look to end fights early. From what I saw from Fabio, he's just a low volume striker. That's not going to get it done. Again, the short notice, these fighters, I don't blame them. I would do the same thing. If Dana White called me right now, I don't care who it is. I'd get in there. I would fight. If I got my ass kicked, I got my ass kicked. But it's the UFC. You're getting a call from the big leagues, So you can't look down on Fabio for this. It's not that he's not a good fighter, guys. He's young. He's got a whole career ahead of him. Flying knees. He's a decent grappler. He didn't make weight, though. But you can't really blame him for not making weight today. Short notice. He looks like, on this picture right here, Alonzo looks like Tyrone Magnus. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him on YouTube, but it kind of reminds me of him right here. But yeah, give me Alonzo Meddingfield at 8.1K. And I think it gets it done by first round stoppage. All right, so again, roster him in all your lineups, guys. All right, so we're moving on to the main card. First up, we got Jamie Mullarkey versus Kama Worthy, you guys. So Mullarkey, 7.6K. Kama Worthy's 8.6K. This is going to be my first official, technically dog pick of the card. Give me Jamie Mullarkey here at 7.6K. He's a striker. He's a grappler. Just a good overall fighter. Goes for takedowns. Good ground and pound when he gets him on the ground. Kind of looked like he had a hard weight cut, but still, I've been on him all week. I think he's going to take it. Kama Worthy at 8.6K. He's a striker. He's fast. Good boxing. Decent takedown defense. It's not great, but it's pretty decent. Good cardio. He also looked great at the weigh-ins. But, yeah, give me Mullarkey here, but I do think it goes to the judges, so hamper your expectations. But at 7.6K, we'll take the victory. We'll take a decision win, and hopefully he gets about 90, right? 3 rounds. Hopefully there's a lot of action. We'll see what happens. But if you're betting, it's like a 50-50. So on DraftKings, 7.6K, we'll take that. So give me Mullarkey here at 7.6K. And we're going to break this fight down again. Up next, we got Jillian Robinson versus Miranda Maverick. These ladies, I interviewed both of them on my channel. Both very, very respectful, very nice. I love both of them. Jillian loves Schroeder. How can you not love Schroeder? Miranda was just nothing but nice, sweet. That's just how she is. She doesn't have to be. She's a rising star in the UFC. You're going to see her, I don't know, a couple years, on that. She's going to be one of the most – she's going to be the next Amanda Nunes and the next Ronda Rousey. But she's only 23 years old right now. So – and she knows that. So I appreciate her coming on my show. And, I love both these girls. I do. So I hated, like I said in the last time, I hated to see if they were fighting each other. Hated it. Absolutely hated it. I spoke to Jillian tonight. She's just chill, man. She's like, whatever. I'm going to put on a show. Let's fight. So Jillian Robinson, 7.4K. Miranda Maverick, 8.8K. We all know Jillian. She has probably the best single leg takedown in this division. Submission specialist. She doesn't like to strike. She doesn't like getting hit in the face. She's tough, though. I'm not saying she's not tough. That's not the reason why. I think she don't want scars on her face because she does care about her appearance. Miranda Maverick, man, I think we're going to get Miranda Maverick 2.0 here. Something we've never seen. I've seen a lot of people break down this fight, and all they're talking about is Miranda striking, and she's a great striker. Guys, she only has one stoppage, one in her career. And that was her last fight. Doctor stopped it because of a cut. Miranda's a straight-up wrestling grappler. She will slam you, she'll flip you, and she'll get you on the ground and submit you. So I don't know, guys. Do your research, all right? She's not a striker. She's a good striker, but her bread and butter is grappling, wrestling, takedowns. But her striking has gotten a lot better. But a lot of people are going like, oh, she's going to win by knockout. Guys, I think Miranda Maverick takes it here, and I think she takes it by submission. Do I think she's going to try and keep it standing? Absolutely. You don't want to go to the ground with Jillian. She'll put you out. She'll choke you out. I mean, that's her thing. She calls them throat cuddles, right? But yeah, give me Miranda Maverick here at 8.8K. If Jillian pulls an upset, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't, because if it goes to the ground, the problem is Miranda, people don't know. She grew up on a farm. I can tell the whole story. She's just an absolute beast when it comes to strength. She wrestles with guys. She trains with guys. Sometimes she overdoes it. And I messaged her. I'm like, stop. I thought you said you'd stop wrestling with boys because they're slamming her. But she's just so strong, guys. Even if Jillian gets her down, I don't think she can keep her on the ground. So give me Miranda Maverick. If it goes to the judges, probably, because Jillian's just tough. Jillian will not tap. The ref's going to have to step in there and stop it because Jillian does not give up. She will never give up. I love her to death, but I have to pick a winner. This is a pick show. But give me Miranda Maverick. If you want to put Jillian, and maybe if you're playing like 3 lineups, you can throw Jillian and maybe 1 out of 3. Because she is a live dog. She's 7.4K. Miranda's 8.8K. But yeah, give me Miranda Maverick here. Jillian, I love you. It's nothing personal. You already know that. I just got to pick a winner. All right. So next up, let's go to Thomas Almeida versus Sugar Shane O'Malley. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one, guys. Thomas Almeida, 7K. Sugar Sean O'Malley, 9.2K. Thomas Almeida, man, I mean, they're just putting him in here to get Sean a victory. UFC loves Sugar Sean. They're a business, all right? They're going to sell lots of merchandise, Sugar Sean O'Malley merchandise. They know that. Almeida, he's a striker, good leg kicks. Very tough. He does go for takedowns, but Sugar Sean O'Malley's not just a striker and a kickboxer, man. He's a sniper with that shit. Yeah, he lost that last fight to Cheeto Vera, but he injured himself, man. He always injures his foot. That's the only thing that can beat Sugar Sean here, is Sugar Sean hurting himself. I think that's the only thing you got to worry about. Other than that, he's going to win by knockout. So if you can get the Sugar Sean at 9.2K, I recommend it because I think he's going to get it done here. And yeah, it's not even close. Next up, we got the co-main event of the evening. My God, we got Tyrone Woodley, 7.1K. Sorry, Tyrone. Versus Vicente Luque at 9.1K. Tyrone Woodley. For me, this is personal. I don't like him. As an individual, I think he's trash. He says things that don't really make sense. He's very disrespectful. He's a racist. I don't like him. That's just me, but that's not getting in the way of my decision making here. When my money's on the line, I'll bet against, I'll root against my team. But yeah, give me Vicente Luque here at 9.1K. The only thing is, I think it probably goes the distance because Tyrone Woodley, as much as I hate this guy, he's not easy to finish. He's not. The only reason why that last one stopped because he said he hurt his rib, which is still debatable. I don't know if he did or that was just his way of getting out of the fight after being dominated by Colby. But yeah, it goes to the judges. So I don't see myself getting a lot of Luque here at 9.1K because at that price, you're looking for like a first-round knockout. He's not going to get it against Tyrone Woodley. He's tough. Tyrone could take a beating, man. Good jab for Luque. He throws some nasty calf kicks. Dangerous right hand. Goes for takedowns. Great fight IQ. Great fight IQ. Great chin. But yeah, Tyrone, you're not going to get him out of there early. So the pick is Vicente, but I'll have a little bit of him. Not much because at that price point, guys, you might as well just try and get the Sugar Sean. You guys already know that makes sense. All right, so the main event of the evening. The main event of the evening. This one, I've been back and forth on it all week. It's going to be very close. My wife chose a different pick than I did. That's how close this is. Stipe Miocic, the current champion, is 7.8K on DraftKings. Francis Ngannou, 8.4K on DraftKings. If you guys have not seen Francis Ngannou, check him out. He looks like a live action hero. He is so jacked up, man. He looks like the Incredible Hulk. Like, he is jacked. If you haven't seen any of his recent fights, go check him out. He'll hit someone with one punch and they go to sleep. Very, very, very dangerous man here. Stipe, got to respect this guy. 7.8K. He is the champ. Coming off his fight with Daniel Cormier. Shout out to DC coming out of right here, aka San Jose. Let's go. Make it. Stipe, he's a striker. He's a grappler. Great overall. He's been in the game for a while. He's what, 38 now? Almost 39 years old. Great cardio, though. Grappling, great fight IQ. He will go for takedowns if he has to, but man, here's where I'm stuck. So Francis Ngannou, I just told you, he's a striker. He's a brawler. He's dangerous. He will hit you with that overhand right or even just a left hook, and you will go out. Watch his last 5 fights, guys, and it was against tough opponents. These weren't schmums. He has a great chin. The only thing that can beat Francis here is his cardio. He's not used to going past that first round. This is scheduled for 5 rounds. So I'm going to have exposure to both. They're both very, very affordable. Stipe is 7.8K. Francis is 8.4K. Now, I'm going to pick Francis to win here. I'm going to pick him to win by knockout at 8.4K in the first round. But if it gets past that first round, I think Francis is in trouble. So with that said, the official pick is Francis. But Stipe, if it goes past that first round, I think Stipe gets it done. So that's why I've been back and forth with it all week, guys. So Stipe, again, 7.8K. And Francis, only 8.4K. So give me Francis here. I'm going to take him as the winner, and he'll be the champ for a while. I don't see anybody that can take him out. As long as Francis can work on his cardio, he's just such a big guy. Easier said than done. He can be, like, unstoppable. Unfreaking stoppable, man. But Stipe, a lot of respect for him. Everyone respects Stipe, man. A true sportsman, a true martial artist, but I'm going to have about 50-50. All right. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I was glad I found the time to actually do a UFC card video because these are my favorite videos to do. I do all the other sports. These are my favorite. This is my favorite sport. When all the other sports shut down, Dana White and UFC were the first ones to say, screw this. Everyone's locked down in their homes. Let's entertain these people and put on shows with no crowds. No crowds. And the next UFC pay-per-view, they're doing a show in Florida with a sold-out arena. 15,000 people, guys. 15,000 people. UFC is going to pave the way, guys. So all the other sports are going to sit back and see what happens here. And when nothing happens, we should be able to go to an NBA playoff game if we want to, MLB game, right? So this is huge. So the UFC is paving the way. So I have nothing but respect for all these fighters except for Tyrone Woodley, and Dana White, guys. Shout out to them. But this should be a good card. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, dfsclub.com. Come check us out, guys. The cheapest in the industry, and it's not even close. I just had the best DraftKings score of the season as far as NBA tonight. So I'm going to say a prayer for everybody, and we're going to get up out of here. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Right, Schroeder? The pets? Let's get this bread, guys. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody. My name's Gabriel Skywalker. Look out for those interviews. I will attach them in the links below, and I'm out.